What's going on, guys? Zach RC here and welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode number 8 of the F1 2021 Breaking Point story. I've been really enjoying this so far. I hope you guys have too. If you missed the last episode, make sure to go watch that before you see this one. There'll be a card up in the top right of the screen now. We're going to move right on into the next chapter number 8. Looking to bounce back after the frustrations of the Australian Grand Prix, Casper Akkerman and AlphaTauri are eager to find stability and secure. But as the race goes on, it becomes clear that his tyre wear is reaching critical levels. Bahrain Grand Prix, mid-race.
I'm losing grip.
Understood. Can you box next lap, Casper? Box next lap.
No, I need to come in now. It's quite bad.
We've got Aiden coming in now. Just hold out one more lap, please, Casper.
Isn't he a lap down?
Yes, he's on a different strategy, though.
Haven't I got priority?
He's boxing now. Please hold off, Casper.
Fine. No, I'm all over the place here. I'm coming in now. Must have been pretty urgent for Aiden, huh?
Please be patient, Casper.
There goes another place. And another. Okay, let's go, let's go.
Okay, that wasn't ideal. Let's see if you can get a few places back, please, Casper.
Yeah, I'm on it.
So once again, it seems like Casper's bad luck is continuing. He's had to pit behind Aiden in the double stack there because his tyre wear was poor. But we've fallen down to P11 now with just 6 more laps to go. And the aim here is to get back up into 8th place or above. So we have to try and work our way up to the first car in front of us, which is Alonso. Blue flags are Raikkonen there, who managed to get past him easily, as expected. But the Alpine is the first port of call here as we come down further into the second sector and into the third here. We're still chasing down Alonso. We could try and move going to this right hand here on the inside, braking really late and getting through there, and that puts us back up into the points paying place and gets us up into P10. So definitely a good start to the this chapter. We'll start working our way towards Ricciardo now, moving on to around the start of lap 10. Through the first sector we come, we'll try and go for a late dive on Ricciardo, and there we go, up into P9. So we're just making very steady, very quick progress, and at this rate we could potentially even get some places higher than 8th place because we're only got one more drive by left to catch, and that's Sebastian Vettel. We're currently sitting 3 seconds behind him, but blue flags coming out here, and it's none other than our teammate Aiden Jackson, who of course we had to pit behind due to the fact that it was his stop when we came in pit behind him. We've managed to get past him without any trouble. Down the straight we come. We'll continue chasing down Vettel. We've gained about half a second there, but he's opened that gap again because he's fast down the straight. But I think Jackson's got DRS on us, so he's going to be trying to come at us. If the arrow is definitely getting bigger. He's getting way close to us. He shouldn't really be trying to move on us, and he doesn't. So we'll stay where we are. We wouldn't have lost any positions. It just would have made the race a lot more complicated in that regard. Moving on now towards the end of lap 12, Vettel has also caught Esteban Ocon, so we've caught both cars there, and we could have a very good opportunity to make the pass with the DRS once we come down this home straight. 2 more laps to go here as we cross the line. The DRS is open. Vettel pulls to the right hand side, going to the inside of Ocon. We're going to try and go to the inside of both cars. Vettel up into 7th. We've gone to the inside of both of them very late on the brakes, and that puts us up into P7, so 1 place up on where we were supposed to be. And this definitely isn't over yet because Sainz is on slower tyres, is on older tyres in front of us, and we are a lot faster here. So moving on now to start the final lap of the Grand Prix. We're closing down on him. We're just over a second behind, so we're going to have to really get the hammer down if we want to win this. If we want to get down up into P6.
Okay,
So it's very close for us here. It's definitely not over yet. We've got to have the DRS on Sainz this time though. We're just over half a second behind now. So we'll open up the DRS. We're going to try and close in on him a little bit down this next straight. Going into the right hand, we're going to try and go for a move in the next couple of corners. We're going to try and go around the outside of Sainz here. We've managed to get the traction on exit, and that puts us in front of Carlos Sainz. So that was a very, very good overtake there. So we came in to start this challenge P11, and here we are now finishing it in P6 to come around the last corner, give us another lap. We might have caught Perez in front, but either way that's P6 in the Bahrain Grand Prix, and a sign of perhaps things to come from Casper Akkerman.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
An interesting little encounter between Akkerman and Jackson in the pit lane. And might that cause more friction behind the scenes?
Akkerman sounded pretty angry on the radio, didn't he? Told to box the next lap, but he came in anyway. That's not the decision of a man thinking clearly. Is he bringing his personal grievances onto the track? I think he could be.
They denied each other a significant number of points last season, and if today's anything to go by, those issues look like continuing. Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Congratulations on a tough race today, Casper. To all of us watching, it seemed as if there was some sort of clash in pitting strategy. Can you talk us through it?
The team strategy was wrong, so I called it. I had to. Sometimes when you're the one behind the wheel, you've got to call the shots. I felt the tires begin to go off and realized I needed to come in. The team may disagree, but I pulled it back, so we'll see.
So the problem we all witnessed today was a team call, and not a sign of continuing tensions again this season between you and Aiden Jackson?
No, everything's fine. Today was just an issue with two competing strategies that caused an unfortunate clash. Yeah, Aiden and I had our problems last season, but that was then. This is now. Why do you ask?
Well, you seemed angry on the radio with your team. People are asking if that's an indicator of a deeper issue behind the scenes. What would you say to that?
Well, there's nothing to be concerned about. It's just adrenaline. You're in the middle of the race, you get hot. I can't even remember what I said. If it was, colorful, then I'm sure we'll all be laughing about it later.
Thank you for your time.
Alright, well that wasn't too bad a chapter for us there. While the incident in the pits may have cost Akkerman some places, he managed to claw them back and deliver a respectable finish for himself and AlphaTauri at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Post-race. I then get a cutscene here, so I'm just going to let that play.
I just don't get it, Zoe. He gets to pit ahead of me, and they give his car the only new power unit last season. And he gets to go out behind me in qualifying. This kid is a new #1 driver.
I don't believe that to be true.
But then why does he get paid more?
You're still upset about that?
No. But I don't know, maybe. I just wish I never found out.
It's not the money, though, is it?
I'm old.
You're not old.
Not this again. I am old. For a driver, I'm old.
Come on, this is your last season. You said you'd make it count.
Shh. I still need to tell them.
When will you?
Soon.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, forget about Jackson.
Okay.
And stop playing the victim. It doesn't suit you.
All right, okay.
It's Zandvoort next, remember? Everyone's gonna be rooting for you. Be the guy they love. And hey.
What?
Be the guy I love.
That's cute. Did you come up with that yourself?
I'm a natural-born charmer.
Yeah. Verstappen's got nothing on me.
You had to ruin it.
That was quite funny there from Casper's wife. But that's the end of this chapter. Recovered after an awkward pit stop, Shashi struggles at AlphaTauri, Akkerman still manages to come out on top. Still, yeah, very unfortunate oversight at the Bahrain Grand Prix for AlphaTauri, which left their senior driver struggling to find grip. And we've got another article here from AlphaTauri's website about Old Man Akkerman. How many lapses can the Dutchman afford? I think people are trying to place the blame on Casper here, because obviously it was his decision to come in behind Aiden when he knew that he was making the stop, but with the tyre wear he had, you can sort of see why he did it. We're just going to scroll through the social media here. I'm not going to show them for you because it's quite slow, but one thing I will say is that hashtag there goes another place is really trending on social media, so obviously not very good publicity for Casper there over the radio waves there. So take a look at the emails now. We've got one from Franz Tost who's saying, I appreciate your anger, please don't badmouth the team in front of the press. That was a strategy we all agreed on together. So yeah, we did kind of badmouth the team in regards of strategy during the race and during the interview. We've got another email from Brian saying Casper debriefs and move back half an hour, and we'll go over what went wrong with the tyre strategy. See you there. So we'll definitely get on that at some point. And we also got another email from Lois. So that clip from the team radio is doing the rounds. The press loved that. That must have been pretty urgent for Aiden line. So that's quite good. And then obviously there goes another place, is gaining a lot of traction. So yeah, things aren't too good off track for Casper Akkerman. He's also having doubts over what Aiden's doing and how much he's getting paid and things like that. But yeah, we'll have to save all that for another episode, guys. If you did enjoy this one, then make sure to leave a like and share this around, and as always make sure to subscribe. Check out the playlist if this is your first time here, and with that, I will see you guys in the next video of mine. I'll see you later, guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.